Good morning. This is 601, the final infusion. And what is the biggest takeaway from this class? For me, the biggest takeaway is kind of cliche because it always reminds me of the Nike motto, just do it. Biggest takeaway from this class is just do it. Just ask questions, just get out there and bounce ideas off of trusted people. Try, launch a product, do your market research. Just get out there and do it. Whatever idea that you have, if you strongly believe in it and you have that foundation where you have traction, etc., you just need to get out and do it. So that's definitely my biggest takeaway. The Carbon Mile Project, this is crazy because I didn't think that an idea would turn into an actual funded project that fell under an actual university, and it's like my home university, so that's like huge for me. Moving forward, I'm going to continue to push for this expansion of our compost educational program to enter into our 3 schools. I'm going to push for funding. I am just recently connected with LifeBridge, where I connected one of my partners, the Black Yield Institute in Cherry Hill. So we're going to be exploring a new partnership to get them funded for ways to end food insecurity in South Baltimore, as well as workforce development. So now, essentially Carbon was just focused on West Baltimore, but the opportunity has presented itself to move into Cherry Hill. And when we talk about South Baltimore and being in Cherry Hill, they're often impacted the first and the worst. The trash incinerator is kind of in that area, and then, Cherry Hill is definitely an impoverished neighborhood. And so the Black Yield Institute, I feel like, is doing extremely important work. They have a vision of running a co-op grocery store. So if we partner with LifeBridge, a grocery store could be coming very, very soon. All of these books that we've read throughout the semester, so The Art of Possibility was absolutely eye-opening. Kind of a hard read, but really key information in there. Switch was definitely something that a book that hit home is mentioned in my actual learning paper, because it allowed me to understand that until your rational and emotional side is on one page, that change cannot happen. Daniel Pink, we was able to read one of his books in Sales and Marketing, which is To Sell is Human. Totally transformational on how I see sales, and that in my mind, sales is not just here's a product, buy it, but sales is truly an encompassing experience. And then we had a chance to read Drive, and it was just like, wow, it's so interesting to see how with entrepreneurship you have all these moving pieces that are intertwined to create a bigger picture. Grit was definitely a book that also kind of resonated with me in the course of the semester, as far as, intelligent failures, and even when you fail, having that grit to get up and is going through those obstacles and those challenges, that is what creates the grit. Creative Confidence was definitely a book. I spoke on it in my last infusion that hit home with me. And I will continue to use that information moving forward to even me when I hit a roadblock, because I want to say that I'm not creative, but just understanding that I am most definitely creative, not in a necessarily like artistic way, but I am creative when it comes to business ideas and piecing these moving parts together. So in any team, I can, push them to explore that creative space within themselves that's already existing. And lastly, the Intercompetitive Advantage was truly eye-opening, because throughout me reading various case studies in this class, or whether it was the ethics course last class with Daniel Jenkins, just seeing like why is it that some companies succeed and others fail. I think this book really gave me that eye-opening understanding of the issues. So when I start to continue to grow this project and we mature, I have to be on the lookout for like, okay, when can we pivot? When can we go on to the next thing, or do something else that's related to keep us relevant, keep us moving forward. And ultimately, all this information is just little golden nuggets as I definitely push forward. So the end goal of the Cop and Mile project, this is our baby project, is to roll into and provide the proof needed at the university level to get a Center for Urban Food, Aquaponics Research, and Environmental Sustainability started at Coppin State University under the Department of Natural Sciences. And we plan to house certificates, even for high schoolers, certificates in gardening and composting research. We plan to hold a master's degree program, undergraduate degrees, and things of that nature. So it's just one of those things that we are continuously working on. Definitely, again, enjoyed your classes. I've enjoyed your classes last semester, this semester. And just thank you so much for every day, every class. You show up organically as who you are, and you are enriching us with valuable information, your life experiences. You share your life experiences. And yes, the storytelling is definitely my favorite part, because you are raw and you are open, and all of those experiences that you have gone through in your life is inspirational and comforting, knowing that it's okay to fail. You could lose $1 million a couple times and still be successful. So thank you, and I look forward to keeping you informed and in the loop, and just being here. And also just thank you for the letter of recommendation. Fingers crossed on getting into the 2 programs that I did apply. So thank you.